Hi friends, greetings of the day. Today we will discuss about disorders of pubertal development part 1. Okay, physiology of puberty. In girls, the first sign of puberty is a thelarche. It is development of the breast bud. Okay, this is the first sign. It occurs in 10 to 11 years, between 10 to 11 years of age. Second sign is pubarche. Second sign to appear, second sign of the puberty in girls to appear is pubarche, that is appearance of the pubic hair. It occurs between 10.5 to 11.5 years. Means half to 6 months to one year after the thelarche, the pubarche will appear. 10.5 to 11.5 years. After 6 months to 1 year of thelarche. Menarche also, it's the appearance of menstruation. This is the fourth sign to appear. It occurs 12 to 13.5 years of age. Means it occurs 2 to 2.5 years after the thelarche. 2 to 2.5 years after the first sign of the puberty. Okay, menarche will occur 2 to 2.5 years after the first sign of puberty. This is the fourth sign to appear in the stages of puberty. And growth spurt, this precedes the menarche. This is the important question asked in exams. The growth spurts precedes the menarche, means growth spurts occur before menarche in the girls. Okay, a growth spurt also called as peak height velocity. This is the third sign because it occurs before the menarche. It is a third sign, precedes menarche. So it is between 11 to 12 years of age. Peak height velocity, that is means the height velocity, the increase in height per time is more in this stage before the menarche, 11 to 12 years of age. Okay, there are 4 stages of puberty in the females. First is thelarche, appearance of breast bud at 10 to 11 years. Second is pubarche, appearance of pubic hair at 10.5 to 11.5 years. And growth spurt, that is the third sign, occurs 11 to 12, between 11 to 12 years before the menarche. And final one is menarche, menstruation, fourth stage, that occurs between 12 to 13.5 years of age. Okay, next we will go to the stages of puberty in boys. Okay, first stage of puberty in boys is growth of the testes. Okay, testes will grow more than or equal to 4 ml or 2.5 centimeters at the longest diameter. So this is the first sign. Testis grows more than or equal to 4 ml in volume, or longest diameter is more than or equal to 2.5 centimeters at 11 to 12 years of age. This is the first sign. Okay, and next sign is pubarche, appearance of pubic hair and also growth of the penis, occurs between 11.5 to 12.5 years. 11.5 to 12.5 years. Okay, same 6 months to 1 year after the growth of the testes, also called as gonadarche. Growth of testes also called as gonadarche. And growth spurts in females, it occurs before menstruation, but in boys it occurs after complete puberty. It occurs after the attainment of complete pubertal stages. Growth spurt will appear after puberty. Okay, 13 to 14 years of age. But in girls, it occurs before menstruation at 11 to 12 years of age. So 2 years before the boys, the growth spurt is seen in the girls. Okay, and also it is seen precedes the menarche, but in boys it occurs after puberty at 13 to 14 years of age. Okay, and the hormones involved in puberty are GnRH, LH, FSH, estrogen, testosterone, DHEA. DHEA is dihydroepiandrosterone. It is produced from the adrenals. Okay, So these hormones, if they are excess, like GnRH, LH, FSH, estrogen or estrogen, testosterone or DHEA, if they are excess with their overactivity, it leads to a disorder of puberty called as precocious puberty. So the hormones involved in puberty, GnRH or LH, FSH. GnRH is a gonadotropin releasing hormone. LH and FSH are gonadotropins. Estrogen, testosterone and DHEA are androgens. Not androgens, they are sex hormones. Testosterone and DHEA are androgens, and estrogen is the female sex hormone. Okay, when these hormones involved in puberty or excess, it will lead to the disorder of puberty called as precocious puberty. Okay, precocious puberty. Precocious puberty, we can say when precocious puberty, when puberty occurs before 8 years in females and before 9 years of age in males. So when we will say as precocious puberty is when they attain puberty before 8 years of age in females and before 9 years of age in males. So first sign usually occurs in females at 10 years, whereas in boys it is 11 years. But precocious puberty, we can say if the puberty first sign of puberty in females, if it occurs before 8 years, and in males before 9 years. Okay, precocious puberty, we can divide it into two types: central or peripheral precocious puberty. Okay, precocious puberty we will divide into two types: central and peripheral precocious puberty. Central precocious puberty is GnRH, means gonadotropin releasing hormone or gonadotropin dependent precocious puberty. It's a central precocious puberty. Here it is mainly due to gonadotropin releasing hormone or gonadotropins. So it is mainly due to GnRH and gonadotropins. Okay, so it is called as GnRH dependent gonadotropin dependent precocious puberty. It is more common in girls. The central precocious puberty is more common in girls. Okay, this central precocious puberty is more common in girls. It is also called as true precocious or complete precocious puberty. True precocious or complete precocious puberty, because it follows the normal HPG axis. Like normal pubertal stages, it follows. Like in males, first is growth of testes, pubic hair, growth of penis, growth spurt. Like that, it will follow the normal stages of puberty. Okay, because of the normal HPG axis. Okay, but it occurs early. It follows normal HPG axis, but it occurs in earlier age. So it is because the GnRH release will occurs before the normal age. Okay, but the stages of puberty are same as the normal stages of puberty. That's why it is called as true or complete precocious puberty, because it follows the normal HPG axis. All the stages of puberty, like thelarche or pubarche, they occur in the normal pattern, normal ages. That's why it is called true or complete precocious puberty. Okay, whereas in peripheral precocious puberty, it is GnRH or gonadotropin independent. It does not depend on the gonadotropins, and it is called incomplete precocious puberty because here there will be the stages will not be at the normal ages. Okay, stages of puberty will not be at the normal ages. As in peripheral precocious puberty, the growth of testes will not be appeared, because will not be appeared at the normal age, will not be appeared first. Okay, the pubarche will appear first. So the stages of puberty are not in the normal age, not in the normal stages. So first stage to appear in peripheral is pubarche instead of growth of testes. That's why, because growth of testes needs the gonadotropins. Okay, growth of testes needs the gonadotropins, That's why in gonadotropin dependent precocious puberty, as there are high levels of gonadotropins, it will growth of testes occurs first. It will follow the normal stages of the puberty. Whereas in peripheral, it is not gonadotropin dependent. Gonadotropins are not excess. So we have seen the hormones here: GnRH, LH, FSH, estrogen and testosterone. In gonadotropin dependent, GnRH and FSH and LH are high. That's why they help in the growth of the testes. That's why the stages of the puberty are in the according to the normal stages. But in peripheral, it's not gonadotropins. Gonadotropins are not high, so growth of gonadotropins are not releasing. They are suppressed. They are not at all released. So growth of the testes will not occur. Here the pubarche will occur first. Okay, the normal stages are not in the as like normal. Okay, so that's why it is called as incomplete precocious puberty. Okay, peripheral precocious puberty is also called as incomplete precocious puberty. Central precocious puberty, CPP, is more common in girls. Okay, central precocious puberty, always it is isosexual. Okay, more common in females. Isosexual means there will be males will be the XY chromosome males will have their male sexual gonads only, male external genitalia and internal genitalia. 46XY males will have male external genitalia and male internal genitalia, and 46XX females, that is females, have 46XX chromosome. They also have normal internal and external female genitalia. So it is isosexual. Always it is a central precocious puberty is always isosexual, because the external and internal genitalia will correspond, will correlate with their genders. Whereas peripheral may be isosexual or heterosexual. It can be heterosexual also. The females can be virilized due to excess androgens in many conditions like congenital adrenal hyperplasia. So they can be excessively virilized and they can be seen as males in the early stages only. So it heterosexual, the females with 46XX chromosome, they can have the external and internal genitalia different as different like males they can have. So it is called it can be heterosexual also. Okay, whereas central precocious puberty, it is only isosexual. Okay, now we will come to central precocious puberty. So we already discussed central precocious puberty is more common in females. I already told testicular volume increases as seen in normal puberty but earlier. Okay, because testicular volume depends on the gonadotropins, so testicular volume increases normally as seen in normal puberty, but it occurs earlier. Okay, testicular volume occurs as the first stage, so it is normally developed as the normal stages of puberty, but it occurs in the earlier age. So that's why it is called as complete precocious puberty or true precocious puberty. Central precocious puberty is also called as complete or true precocious puberty. Okay, the causes of the central precocious puberty are idiopathic causes and organic causes. Idiopathic and organic causes. Idiopathic central precocious puberty is also most common in girls. Central precocious puberty is only most common in girls. In that, idiopathic precocious puberty is also most common in girls. Okay, idiopathic precocious puberty is most common in girls. If you see central precocious puberty in boys, look for organic pathology. So because idiopathic precocious puberty occurs in girls, whereas in boys, if you suspect central precocious puberty, look for organic pathology. Okay, organic causes are mainly CNS tumors like hypothalamic hamartoma, astrocytoma, optic glioma, etc. Sometimes hydrocephalus and meningomyelocele will also cause central precocious puberty in children. So hypothalamic hamartoma, hypothalamic astrocytoma, and other CNS tumors like optic glioma are the organic causes. Main important cause is hypothalamic hamartoma. It contains ectopic GnRH neurosecretory cells. So you know this central precocious puberty is GnRH or gonadotropin dependent. So this hypothalamic hamartoma, it contains, this is a tumor which contains ectopic GnRH neurosecretory cells. So these cells, in normally GnRH is produced from the hypothalamus, but these hamartoma tumor cells will have ectopic neurosecretory GnRH cells. Because of this, they will secrete excess GnRH and will lead to the activation of the increase in the size of the gonads, and they will produce the sexual hormones. This leads to the precocious puberty. Okay. In hypothalamic hamartoma, the precocious puberty can be seen as early as before 3 years of age. Okay, before 3 years of age you can see the precocious puberty. In this hypothalamic hamartoma, seizures are common. The seizure types are particularly gymnastics, particular to hypothalamic hamartoma, or gelastic or laughing seizures. These are particularly to hypothalamic hamartoma. The other type of seizures like GTCS also can be generalized tonic-clonic seizures. Okay, for hypothalamic hamartoma, medical management is the first line of choice. Like GnRH agonists, we will discuss about GnRH agonists in the management of precocious puberty. So medical management is the first line of choice. Next, neurosurgery is indicated if when there are intractable seizures. If the seizures are very intractable, if they are not controlling with many drugs also, then we can go for seizures, neurosurgery. Also, if there is strong evidence of growth of the mass in radiology, if you find that there is rapid growth of the mass, then also neurosurgery is indicated. And if there is hydrocephalus, because this tumor hypothalamic hamartoma can block the third ventricle, leading to hydrocephalus. If there is hydrocephalus or intractable non-communicating hydrocephalus, it's called, because it's obstructive or non-communicating hydrocephalus. Intractable seizures, evidence of rapid growth of mass, hydrocephalus, these are the indications for neurosurgery. So this is about central precocious puberty. In next parts we will discuss about peripheral precocious puberty, approach to precocious puberty, management of precocious puberty, and in other videos we will discuss about the disorders like delayed puberty also. Here we discuss about precocious puberty. In next videos we will discuss about delayed puberty also, and peripheral precocious puberty also in the next video. Okay, thank you.